In my 40 years as a vascular surgeon, I've seen one condition quietly steal independence from seniors. And sadly, most people never realize it until their balance starts to change. It isn't just getting old, it is often declining circulation. I've treated countless patients who thought their heavy legs or cold feet were just normal, only to discover their blood flow had been slowing down for years without a warning. Here's the thing about leg health. Walking moves you forward, which is great for your heart, but it doesn't always fully engage the deeper muscles in your calves. As we age, we need specific movements to help push that blood vertically, back up against gravity. Today, I want to share 5 specific surgeon-approved exercises that can help restore that flow, and one of these may help you feel a difference in just a few minutes. We're starting with number 5, which targets a muscle group so vital, it's sometimes called the body's second heart. Number 5. The soleus pump with a pause. You might know this as a heel raise, but most people perform it too quickly to get the real benefit. To make this effective for your circulation, we need to slow it down. Let me show you how to do it safely. Stand with your feet hip widths apart. Use a chair for balance if you need to. Slowly rise up onto your toes for a count of 3. Now this is the most important part. Hold at the top for 2 full seconds. Imagine you're gently squeezing a sponge with your calf muscles. Then lower back down slowly. Don't let your heels rest completely. Keep a little tension there. Start with 3 sets of 15 repetitions. Take your time. Quality matters more than speed. Doing this morning and evening encourages better blood flow into the tiny vessels in your lower legs, making them feel lighter and steadier so you feel more confident on your feet. Now, let's move to exercise number 4. This one is especially important if you find yourself sitting for more than a few hours a day. It's meant to help reduce stiffness and keep your blood moving. While the heel raise helps when you stand, we have to address the reality of our day-to-day lives, sitting. Number 4. The seated leg extension with ankle flexion. I often tell my patients that prolonged sitting is a silent challenge for their circulation. When your knees remain bent at a 90-degree angle for hours, whether you are reading, watching TV, or having a meal, blood simply doesn't circulate as efficiently as it should. This is often why ankles feel swollen or heavy by the evening. But you don't need to run a marathon to fix this. You just need to activate the muscles while you sit. Here is the technique. Sit in a sturdy chair with your back straight. Slowly straighten one leg out in front of you until it is parallel to the floor. Now, here is the specific adjustment that changes this from a simple stretch to a circulation pump. As you extend your leg, pull your toes firmly back toward your shin. This action engages the muscle along the front of your lower leg. When you combine this with the thigh muscle working, you are creating a rhythmic pump, gently encouraging healthier circulation back toward the heart. The routine. Hold this position for a slow count of 3. Imagine you are pushing an invisible wall away with your heel. Then lower your leg slowly. Try to perform this in a continuous cycle. 10 repetitions on your right leg, then switch to 10 on your left. Repeating this for 3 or 4 rounds helps reduce that heavy feeling in the legs. What I love about this movement is that it is completely zero impact. It helps improve flow, and as a bonus, it strengthens the muscles around your knees, which can help with stability when you stand up. But if you think movement is the only way to improve circulation, number 3 will completely surprise you. It uses a unique static technique to help improve flow deep in the tissues without moving your legs back and forth at all. Now we move to a technique that uses a different principle entirely. While movement is vital, controlled muscle tension can also support circulation in a powerful way. Number 3, the isometric wall hold with calf pulses. This exercise combines 2 elements: steady muscle engagement and gentle rhythmic activation. Here is why it helps. When you hold a partial wall squat, your thigh muscles contract without moving. This is called an isometric hold. It increases muscular engagement in the legs, which influences blood flow dynamics safely. When you add small calf pulses, you create a secondary pumping action that supports healthy circulation. Let's set it up correctly. Find a clear wall. Place your back flat against it and slowly slide down into a partial squat. You don't need to go to 90 degrees. If you are just beginning, a comfortable 45-degree bend is perfectly fine. Safety check. Make sure your knees stay aligned over your ankles, never pushing forward past your toes. Once you are stable, gently lift your heels slightly off the floor and tap them back down in small, controlled pulses, about 1 to 2 pulses per second. Keep breathing steadily. Do not hold your breath. Start with just 15 to 20 seconds. As your strength improves, you may gradually work up to 45 or 60 seconds. When you stand back up, you might notice your legs feel warm and energized. That sensation is your circulation adjusting after sustained muscle engagement. This movement is particularly helpful because it strengthens the thighs, calves, and stabilizing muscles all at once, supporting balance and endurance as well as circulation. If you thought that was powerful, wait until you see number 2. This next technique uses body position and gravity to naturally encourage circulation, and you can do it entirely while lying down. We've reached the runner-up, and this movement is especially helpful for older adults because it uses one powerful advantage: gravity. Number 2, the gravity-assisted cycle. Many people assume cycling requires a bike, but one of the gentlest and most accessible forms of leg activation can be done right in bed, before your feet even touch the floor. When you lie on your back and elevate your legs, you temporarily reduce the workload on your veins. Instead of constantly pushing blood upward against gravity, your body gets assistance. This can help your legs feel lighter and more refreshed. Here is how to do it safely. Lie flat on a yoga mat or a firm mattress. Lift both legs into the air with your knees bent at about 90 degrees, as if you are seated in a chair that has been tipped backward. Safety tip: keep your lower back gently pressed into the surface to support your spine. Now begin to pedal your legs in a slow, controlled motion. For the first 30 seconds, move slowly and deliberately. Focus on fully engaging your thigh and calf muscles. Then switch to a slightly faster pace for about 15 seconds. Alternate between steady, controlled pedaling and slightly quicker bursts for 2 to 3 minutes. This variation helps activate different muscle fibers and encourages healthy circulation without impact on the joints. Many people report that when they do this before getting out of bed, their legs feel less stiff and more responsive as they start the day. That first step out of bed feels steadier and more confident. It's also a helpful way to gently wake up your nervous system and improve coordination, especially if mornings feel slow or heavy. And now we arrive at number 1. This final movement ties everything together: circulation, balance, and brain engagement in a way that ordinary forward walking simply cannot. And it challenges your body in a direction most people completely ignore. We've arrived at the crown jewel of this series. If you choose only one movement to practice consistently, let it be this. Number 1, backward walking with postural reset. Backward walking may look simple, but it challenges the body in ways ordinary forward walking never does. Here's why it matters. When you walk forward, your body relies on deeply ingrained patterns it has used for decades. It becomes efficient, almost automatic. Walking backward, however, requires greater attention, coordination, and muscle activation. It engages different parts of your legs, especially the muscles along the back of your calves and thighs, while also challenging your balance system. That combination makes it incredibly powerful for both circulation and stability. The technique: find a clear hallway or stand near a countertop for support. If possible, have someone nearby the first few times you practice. Take slow, deliberate steps backward. Instead of reaching far behind you, keep the steps short and controlled. Gently land on the ball of your foot first, then allow your heel to lower with control. Safety tip: keep your chest upright and your eyes forward. Do not look down continuously, as that can disrupt balance. Take 15 to 20 controlled steps. Focus on steady breathing. Inhale for 2 steps. Exhale for 2 steps. The reset phase. After completing your steps, pause and stand tall. Then perform 3 to 5 gentle forward folds, bending only as far as comfortable, keeping your knees slightly bent if needed. This position briefly changes pressure through the legs and hips. When you return to standing, many people notice a warm, energized feeling in their lower legs. That sensation reflects increased muscle engagement and circulation adapting to the change in position. Repeat this sequence for 3 to 4 rounds. Many older adults report feeling more stable and aware of their footing after just a week of consistent practice. These 5 movements are not extreme workouts. They're simple, intentional ways to support circulation, balance, and independence. Start slowly. Listen to your body. Consistency matters more than intensity. If you found value in this surgeon-guided routine, consider subscribing so you don't miss future strategies designed specifically for adults over 60. And tell me in the comments, which of these 5 movements will you start tomorrow morning? Here's to steady steps and strong legs.